right. Good morning. Good
Hi,
morning,
everybody.
How are you today? How are you today?
Hi, just gathering up a few things.
Yeah, we have lots to share
Oops.
today.
We do have a lot, and it's a
Yes.
special day
It is.
because it's a Janet Day.
And who doesn't like a Janet Day?
We are launching the most adorable card kit ever, maybe ever in the history of Memory Bound. I don't know. It's so darn cute. And it's called Hot Diggity Dog. And I just want to say that over and over. Hot Diggity Dog. Hot
Isn't
Diggity
that a
Dog.
song? Hot diggity dog.
Wasn't there?
Ooh, what you do to
Oh,
me?
Katie, you're good. You're good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I should go platinum, I bet.
She should go platinum.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm Kelly.
Down.
And
I'm Katie.
Katie's here. I think my chair might be down just a bit. Katie.
Oops, must have had it the last time, huh?
Maybe.
Must have been Katie time.
Must have been. Welcome to Memory Bound Papercraft Store in Ankeny, Iowa. And it is a Janet Day.
Woohoo!
And Janet is here also. And we get to launch one of her kits. And I want you to know that we're launching one of her kits today, her newest one. And it actually has a couple of bonus things that we're going to tell you about. Oh, thank you, Katie. She's showing the cards. It's made with the photo play Hot Diggity Dog. Let's just say that again. Hot Diggity Dog.
We have to work on that.
I love it.
That's okay.
I love it.
These are hot cards.
They are so cute. You know, she made this quite a while ago, and this morning Janet messaged that she was trying to remember what the cards were, and I'm like, you need to go back and look at the pictures because they are really, really darling. I'm using my darling word,
That's
Katie.
good. That's your favorite word for the year.
It is my word.
Yes. These are so fun, Janet.
So we are actually kicking off today the Dog Days of Summer at Memory Bound. So we're going to be celebrating quite a few different dog things. Peggy's got a couple different days where she's doing layouts. Katie, you might have to help me remember everything we're doing for dog days.
We have a lot of things going on.
I'm doing something.
Yep, you are. We have, let me look here.
We've got a mini album coming from Katie, and you're going to love that.
Teresa's doing crazy dogs.
And
cards.
Penny is coloring some dog things, right?
Yep. And dog Peggy, you mentioned, has a couple layouts with Hot Diggity Dog and with Crazy Dog. Yes, Best of Show. Yes, I'm sorry. It's a very Monday for me. It's a very, very
Katie
Monday for me.
Katie had a big weekend because both of her boys were home
Yeah,
all
it was
weekend.
fun.
So wasn't that great?
It was. It was good. It's always fun to have them home.
We're kicking off Dog Days of Summer today, and we're going to show you, we're going to go through each of the cards. We're going to show you what you get in the Hot Diggity Dog. See, I got to say it again,
I know.
guys. What you get in the kit. We're going to show you what you need to make the cards, and it does include, everybody, a bonus coaster. So a little display piece that you can put a little photo on. And then we'll show you, let's see, what you get in the kit, what you need to complete the cards. We'll show you each of the cards. And Janet has added some cute little things just to tell us about. And look at this one, you guys. It's a little easel card.
That is
super
adorable.
Duper cute. And just the collection alone is so cute. I love it. And it's from Photoplay, and it's Hot Diggity Dog. I just want to say that over and over again. It's a fun word. So
we,
who do we have?
Diane is saying, oops, I have to scroll back.
Yeah.
Diane is saying cat days are here too, not just
dog.
True. And it is true, but she would like to take a nap. And so would I.
Diane wants to take a nap.
We want to take a cat nap.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. That's a good thing.
Well, Katie, I mentioned the other day, but we have 2 new grandcats.
Do you?
We do. Our son and daughter-in-law adopted a couple of
Did they foster?
Cats.
Oh, they adopted.
So they were. And they have adopted.
I know they say that's a foster fail, but I don't think it's a fail because they got homes.
They
forever homes. Yeah.
And
so
then
I think that's just fine.
Yeah, and they're all very happy.
Do they have good? What are their names?
Turquoise and Lemon.
Oh, I love them.
And they're both like solid black short hair.
Oh.
And they're kind of kittenish, so they're very prancy and jumpy. So pretty cool.
Since it's Dog Days, Kelly, how many dogs have you had in your lifetime?
I've had 1.
1?
Yes. How about you, Katie?
3.
You've had 3? Wow.
I've had 3, yes. And your dog's name was?
Our dog was named Casey, and our daughter begged and begged to get a dog, and I drug my feet because I didn't really want to deal with all the extra work of having a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then even a friend of ours gave her a stuffed dog because they said she'd never get a real dog.
Oh, geez.
And our daughter Corey promised to scoop the poop and feed the dog and do everything. And we did break down and we got a golden retriever mutt named Casey.
Oh.
And our daughter didn't do a thing.
Of course.
Except play with her.
Yeah.
But no scooping
or
anything
the pooping
like that.
Nope.
So.
Yep, I hear that.
How about you, Katie? What's your dog stories?
I started with a Basset Hound.
Oh, that's funny.
And he was awesome, and I loved him.
And what was his name?
Oh, I'm so embarrassed to say this because I know it's going to go out wide.
Wide?
Yes.
Like WIDE?
Yeah, it's going to go out on the internet.
Oh.
What his name is? Yeah, okay.
Wide? And what?
No, his name wasn't Wide.
What do you mean? Oh, it's
I'm
going to go internet.
To say it because it's going to go. Everybody will know.
So should we not say it?
Oh, I'll say it.
Okay, of course you will.
Well, I got to now.
All right,
Sam.
Oh my God! You named your kid after your dog?
No.
You just like the name. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So now my mom refers to it as Sam the Basset and then Sam the human.
Oh my gosh, Sam the Bat. Oh,
yeah.
that is great. Katie, I didn't know that about you and I love it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's so funny.
Poor Sam, the human.
Yeah. Did you see Janet had 2 dogs in her life named Tammy and Bob?
Tammy and Bob.
Dog names are so funny, you guys. They
Especially
really
when you
are.
Name them human names, I think.
Yes, I think that's really funny.
We were out at the lake once and somebody was running around trying to get their dog out of the water and he was yelling, Paul, get out of the water.
And it was his dog? Paul, yes. That's a hard name to yell.
Paul.
Yeah, that's a hard name to yell.
Tell us about your dogs, what you have.
We're getting some comments here.
Tammy and Bob.
And let's see. Anna says she has 2 Cocker Spaniels, but she's had 10 others.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a dog lover for sure.
And I adopted one dog, Moose, when she was 8. Our first golden retriever. She was red. Moose. She was a big dog. That's why they named her Moose. And then now I have Charlie.
Well, Katie, I'm glad you didn't have any girls in your family because I'd hate for you to name your daughter Moose. That would be really bad. Oh my gosh. Shannon said she had Bassets.
Ezra and Gideon. Oh my gosh, I love Bassets. I would have another one.
Oh, Chris had a cat named Bob.
Bob, that's a good
funny
one.
Name. I love it. Well, Katie, you keep throwing in the comments.
All right, I will.
And I'm going to tell you that it is the dog days of summer here at Memory Bound, and we do have a special that we're kicking off today. We have the ephemera and the frame packs from Echo Park from the Pets collection. And for those of you that were talking about cats, I believe there are some cat things.
There are cat things. We have quite a cat collection.
So we're being very, very equal here. And these are normally $4.99 and they're $1.99 while supplies last. And these are in our specials section. So we're having specials every week, and we thought this would tie in perfect for our dog days of summer. So these 2 items, they're each $1.99. So you save like $3. You can get both of them, and it's still less than it normally costs to get one.
Deb has 2 Goldens also, Lucy and Daisy. Those are good names.
They are. Lucy's a funny dog name.
Oh, my word. 4 dogs. Big Mac, Max, Melvin, and Monroe.
Melvin?
Yes.
And Monroe?
Yes.
That's funny. You know, dog names are hilarious. They really are very funny.
We can't forget that Mary from Missouri has Daisy June.
Oh, that's true.
Who's
visited us.
Yes, I love to see
We have
Daisy
had
June.
some dogs that come into Memory Bound, and we have had dog strollers and dog bags and dog cages. So
all sorts of things.
And we have 2 bulldogs that come in with a man.
Yep.
Which, you know, we
do
get men in here, but it's not the majority. But we don't usually get a man with 2 big, huge bulldogs.
They're big too, so aren't they?
But we welcome them all. You know, dogs are people too, you guys.
They are. And cats are cats.
And cats are cats. I
don't know. Well, they're independent
people,
are. Right?
Cats are their own people.
These are great.
All right. What are they, Katie?
Well, Mary Perry had a collie named Lady, and then she'd yell at the house, Lady, get in here.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you do have to think about that when you name your pets, what it's going to sound like, right? When you give them a holler.
Jack, my Jack, we have to be careful. We always said, be careful on an airplane that you don't yell, "Hi, Jack."
Oh, geez. That's true too.
Yeah. Those are
Looks
the
like
things
a lot
at the
of people.
buildings.
Oh my gosh,
I love
Jenny.
that they're sharing.
Jenny, 5 dogs, Boots, Billy, Boomer, and now Cheddar and Colby.
Oh, they're corgis, so they have those little puffy butts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cheddar and Colby is kind of funny.
Cheddar and
They're cheese
Colby.
names. Maybe they're Packers fans. Oh,
that's good.
Lisa said cats aren't pets, they're owners. And I have seen a lot of memes for that.
That's probably true. They are.
Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and get started with our newest card kit. Now, I want to mention to all of you that we're working with Janet so that she can launch her kits from Texas. So that is our goal. And I know she and Doug are going to do some testing. And I'm pretty sure we can do it. So hopefully Janet's next kit will be launched by Janet herself from Texas, because Janet, she's designed it. She has a lot more to offer you than probably I do, or Katie and I together, but we're going to do the best we can. And I think you're going to love the cards either way. So I'm thinking, Katie, that, oh no, I think I've got it.
This is an extra. That's a bonus.
Okay. So let's get started. We ready to start, Katie, do you think?
Yeah, I just can't stop reading the comments because they're so good.
It is good.
Oh my gosh, Chrissy has a Bernese Mountain and in Great Pyrenees.
That's a big dog. Some big scoop in there, guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to launch Janet's kit, Hot Diggity Dog cards, and then we've got some new dies from Sizzix, including Seth Apter, that we're going to show you. And we have a new collection from Photoplay called Wingman. I love that name.
That's a good name.
It's all about guys, and I've only seen it on the computer, but Katie got one. They arrived late Friday, so we've got one of each here to show you, and we're going to show you that too. So before we get started, let's switch. We showed you the cards. We gave you kind of a peek of the cards, and here they are. Here's a few of them also. And Katie's going to switch the camera, and we'll show you first, what do you get in the kit? Oh, and we should tell you the price. It's $32.99, which is a bargain because when we priced it,
I switched you.
Which is a bargain because when we priced it, I had forgotten that it also includes a bonus coaster. So let's see. Do I need to straighten
Deborah was in yesterday, and she said she left a message for you, but there are some Aldi has dill pickle candles.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Oh, my word.
You know what? My mom goes to Aldi all the time, and Aldi all the time. Accidental. But I'm going to ask her if she would pick it up for me. I think that's hilarious.
There you go.
That's really funny.
Pam had her daughter's name, her dog T-Bone, but the grandpa couldn't remember him, so he would call him Beefstick.
Beefstick? Oh, my word.
Come here, Beefstick.
You guys are so good. I love your comments, and we love sharing that you share them with us. Let me see if I can get that out, Katie.
Well, when you yell it out loud, it's kind of funny because Kathy says she had a dog named Precious and Buddy, and she would call them Precious Buddy to come in, or a Precious Buddy, Buddy Precious, Precious Buddy. That's pretty funny. Big Mac.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the Great Pyrenees. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we always include with Janet's kits. Now, if you guys don't know Janet, she's been with Memory Bound since before we opened the store, and she does our social media. Her name's Janet Petersman. She moved to Texas a year and a half ago, maybe. I don't, time flies.
Year and a half. Has it been 2.5? Probably 2 years.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyway, she moved to Texas, but lucky for us, she's still able to work remotely, and she does the blog. So if you haven't been out to our blog, and I know she'll link it for us, and her writing, it just draws you in. She's such a good writer.
Oh my gosh.
You want to read our blog. And she does social media. She designs projects. She is linking and drinking. She's here on our video, and she answers. Oh, it was a year and a half. She moved November.
A year and a half. Okay. All right.
She's here on the video with us. So if you have a question, we don't always see the comments, and she's here on Facebook and YouTube, linking items that we're showing you so you can easily find them. And she does a lot of other things too. I consult with Janet a lot of times. So
she has a lot of good ideas and things.
And when we showed her the Hot Diggity Dog collection, I was surprised because I didn't know that Janet was a dog person.
I did not either.
Lily, her cat, who's I think 18.
Mm-hmm.
And
then her daughter has Rory.
Yeah, her cat is like her daughter, really.
Yes.
So
her second daughter.
Right. Oh, yes, her second daughter. We don't want to forget Bailey, the reason for
Lily
moving
is
to Texas.
19.
So,
wow.
Anyway, so I was super excited, and I think Janet was too, to work with Hot Diggity Dog from Photoplay. And in her kits, she always gives you a really nice photo sheet with big pictures. And this shows you all of the cards. Oh, I guess I showed you the back first. But it shows you all the cards. And if there's something special inside, she is really good about getting a picture of that. And she even shows the bonus coaster here. Okay, and then you're also going to get a cutting guide, because you do get several sheets of paper, and I'll show you, and this tells you exactly how to cut them. And then, oh my gosh, she's got a tail wagging tip here.
A tail wagging tip?
Yes, if you don't
gosh.
plan to make the coaster, omit those pieces and save the paper for another project.
And then, tail wagging tip.
Yes,
Janet,
love it.
I love that.
And then you get Janet's directions. And we have talked about these whenever we launch one of her kits. She's got lots of tail wagging tips. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
So, Janet,
I love
you're
that
the
idea.
best. A lot of people, we say this every time, but a lot of people save these. They've got them in notebooks, because nobody writes directions like Janet, and she is exclusive to Memory Bound. I'm very proud to say that you can only get these here at Memory Bound. And then in the kit, and Jennifer put the kits together for us, but you're going to get lots of little pieces of Color Vibe. And you know, we love the Color Vibe here at Memory Bound, and you're going to get some twine, which is my happy thing, and a little punch tart. And then we always provide envelopes. So I know there's envelopes in this pile. Whenever you get a card kit from Memory Bound, unless it says differently, you always get the envelopes. And you're going to get your card bases. So you're going to get all the card bases that you need. So you don't have to add anything really. And then you get a coaster. And if you're not familiar with the coasters, we do a lot of projects on these. And we have a coaster kit releasing very soon for 4th of July that Maggie designed. And they're that kind of, I don't know, chipboardy material. It's a little heavier, just like you would if you went and had a beverage, except it might be printed on it, you know, with the restaurant's name. But this is just blank. Then you're going to get Janet's inserts. And these are available on their own. If you want just the inserts, you can get them. There's a little special one here attached to the back that says, just in case no one told you today, you're a great dog mom. Isn't that neat?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 12 by 12 sheet. And then, oh my gosh, the paper for Hot Diggity Dog
Isn't
is
it
just
fun?
This right here, I think is hilarious, Katie, those 3 dogs on their leashes. Because, you know, dogs are happy animals. So you get this cut apart piece with a polka dot. You're going to get the piece cut. This is called To the Groomer. So it has all your grooming things. And then this yellow check is called Kibbles and Cookies. And you're going to get a sheet of paper here that's called In the Doghouse. And you can see why it's called In the Doghouse, right? And then you get the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So all of that comes in your kit for $32.99. It makes 8 cards and a coaster, a little display piece. And all of that is in the kit. And I'll show you what you need to make the cards, because that's kind of important to know too. And then we'll go through the cards. So adhesive wise, Janet used a 1/4 inch score tape and a liquid glue. So like a Nuvo glue is fine. And you also need foam adhesive. I don't have that here right now, but you do need foam adhesive. And but I think you know what we're talking about with that, little foam squares. And then she also used the collage medium, the multi-medium matte or the collage medium. Either one will work. And this is for the coaster, to put the paper on to the coaster piece, because you really want to stick it down well. And you brush that on, and it's in your directions. But either matte medium, multi-matte medium, multimedia matte. It has just a strange name, doesn't it, Katie?
It does.
Multimedia matte or collage medium would work. And then she used the We Are Makers, the corner rounder, and she used the diagonal punch. And I will tell you guys, if you don't have these sit on my desk all the time now. Actually, they're in my bag that I brought today. But you're going to need a corner rounder and a little diagonal punch.
Did you share this one?
I'm going to.
Okay. Yeah, but it's not in the kit.
No.
Right. Okay.
And then you need a 3/4 inch circle punch. And if you had a 1/2 inch, I think you could make that work. Maybe a 1 inch, you might be able to make that work. And but 3/4 inch is what Janet used. And then you're getting a whole sheet of stickers. So she used the powder tool from EK Success to de-sticker the stickers for some of them to make them die cuts. And this is a handy little tool. And maybe it's changed now. Our only tip that we tell people, oh, it's $7.99. I'm not even telling you guys the prices, is that it's got a plastic cap on it. And sometimes that's really hard to get on and off. So if you get it off and you put it back on, and you'll know how hard it is, and then you might just leave it off like mine. And then she did use a circle die. And this is from Lawn Fawn. It's $21.99. And this is the small stitch stackable circles. And if you had another circle die, that would work also. And we'll show you in the cards where she used it. Now there is a bonus item for this kit that Janet designed for us. And it is $1.99. And check this out, you guys. It's a whole sheet of Janet's Furry Friend card sentiments. So these are extra, like Happy, Happy Adoption Day, You're Totally Possum, Who Rescued Who, Doggone It, Sorry I Missed Your Birthday, Yappy Birthday. Oh my gosh, we have grand dogs that applies to. They're so yappy. So this is available for $1.99. This is an add-on, and you can certainly add this on or use it for other things. We also have her inserts are available as, if you'd like to just get more of her inserts because you want to make more cards, or maybe you just want the inserts, those are available also. And they do come in your kit. They're $5.99. So those are extra little bonus pieces that we have that you don't, I mean, you might want them. And then these are the colors that she used with Hot Diggity Dog. I guess I'm just showing you now a little bit more about Hot Diggity Dog. So she used brick, dandelion, pine, teal, sky, and espresso. This collection has so many colors in it that you could probably just use a lot, because look at, here's the collection pack. Look at all the colors.
I like it because they're bright colors.
They are. They're bright primary
and the
colors.
dogs are funny.
The dogs are hilarious.
Yes.
Like here's one on a skateboard. It's like,
because that happens a lot.
It does. I often see dogs on skateboards. Yes. I'm sure you do too. Yeah. All right. So that's the colors of Color Vibe that Janet used. Aren't and I wanted to show them because that way maybe you love this collection like Katie and I do. We do have the collection pack.
So this is based on that. Her cards are based on this.
Yes, it's all collection. Hot Diggity Dog. If you want to get an extra sticker sheet, we have the 12 by 12 sticker sheets. And then we do have the Hot Diggity Dog papers. This one's called Dog Park Friends. And I don't think this is in the kit because I wasn't sure we were going to be able to get enough of those for all the kits. You do get this one in the kit. We just showed it. It's in the doghouse and you get a full sheet, but there are extras. And we have more of To the Groomer. And we have more of Kibbles and Cookies. And I think Best Dog Ever. I don't think this is in the kit. So if you want to add some extra papers, there's Best Dog Ever, which everybody says about their dog. Well, maybe not all dogs. And then Yippee Yay. And this you do get in your kit. So we do have these individually. And we also have, everybody, the ephemera pieces from Hot Diggity Dog.
And you will see more of this collection used again. I know Peggy's using it and I used it, so there will be more ideas.
More Hot Diggity Dog. That means I can say Hot Diggity Dog more often, Katie. Which I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
So you will see more. So,
well, let's take a look at the
cards.
Get it
while it's hot, Diggity Dog.
That's just
that was a great laugh, Kelly.
No, I do love that. I just think it's so funny.
It is.
And like you said, Katie, the images are so funny.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to show you the cards. I'm going to start with card number 1. And let me grab this one for you. I'm going to bring the camera down because you're going to want to see these up close, I know. How does that look, everybody?
That looks really good. I like it.
So
I really, really like it.
Card number 1 is, it says, so apparently I'm not allowed to adopt all the dogs. Rude, but okay. And then it opens from the top, which is a little unique. Saving one dog will not change the world, but for that one dog, the world will change forever. Isn't that sweet?
Yes.
We talked about the circle punch, and here's where Janet adds the little circle accents to the side. And she used the 3/4 inch circle punch. And like I said, I bet if you have a 1 inch or maybe a 1/2 inch, they're going to be smaller. 3/4 is the perfect size, and they are $10.99. So they're not too expensive.
Really. And you'll use it for all sorts of things.
Oh, you will. I've got circle punches. They're handy dandy.
Yeah. Janet, I have to say, it always amazes me that she thinks of different types.
Oh my gosh, she does.
Layouts of cards.
She does. And you'll also notice that she rounded the corners on this.
That is
the corner rounder.
Trademark of Janet.
It is a trademark. This is $11.99 to get the We Are Makers. I finally threw out my blue Creative Memories one that was really hard to punch. I finally, well, actually, I'll confess, I didn't throw it out, but I moved it aside and got one of these. So, but this card was actually cut from an A7 card base, which is very interesting. But that's how she got the top folding card. Because, you know...
did she take that piece out?
Yeah, she cut it off. I think if you think about an A7 card, she probably cut this section. You know, if it's vertical, she probably cut the bottom off.
She says you'll cut the A7 card base into 2 card bases.
Yep. So it's actually, you're going to use it for card number 1 and card number 2.
Okay.
So your A7 card base makes 2 of these. Now, who thinks of that but our Janet? So then this is a 4x4 card, and it says adopted. And there's those little circles again. Isn't that cute how she just put them along the bottom of the frame?
Such an easy thing to just add to a card.
And it says, Happy Gotcha Day. This calls for zoomies. So your A7 card base makes 2 cards. That's pretty cool. Now, she did use the powder tool here because this sticker is popped up. So it's more like a die cut, and it's on a foam dot. Okay, so there's cards 1 and 2. I'm going to put those aside, and let me grab card number 3. Oh, wait, that was not card number 2. Okay, my cards got out of order. I'm sorry, you guys. This is card number 2, and I apologize for that. So these pieces were together. I must have set them down wrong. But this one says, Happiness starts with a wet nose and ends up with a wagging tail. And it also opens from the top. A best friend will never be forgotten. Sending love.
Oh.
And you'll see the circle there. And we mentioned that one thing to add is she used the small stitch circle stackables from Lawn Fawn. But if you have this die or another die, you can, it just kind of grounds your images.
That's a good way to say it. And she does such a nice job of putting the different pieces together to make a scene.
Yes. So the dog is popped up, and so is the little phrase, and then it kind of hangs over the side of the bottom.
I love that.
It's so cute. And so this is what she used, the 2 different, the A7 cards. So I don't know how I just messed them up. So card number 3, that's 5, 4, 3. I guess I didn't lay them out like I thought I did, but okay, here's card number 3. Oh my gosh, look at all those pieces. You got a couple circles there that just kind of, everything just goes together so well. All you need is love and a dog. And she's got sit and stay. The best walks are always too short, so sorry for your loss.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that before.
So, you know, I think that's really neat because we have had people ask for pet sympathy cards.
Yes.
And the one thing I want to mention is Janet has designed the inserts. And if you don't want to use this for this card, you can switch them up. You can flip it over and stamp something on the back, save it for another card. So but people do ask a lot for pet sympathy cards. And that little heart, Janet punched all of those herself, and that is included in your kit. So Janet.
Oh, they are.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that's huge.
Okay, let's see if we can find card number 4. Is it this one? Yeah. Oh, this one I thought was really, oh my gosh.
On the diagonal. That's different for Janet.
That's very different.
Yes,
look at that.
But I do really like that.
So that bark, when I saw that, I about barked, actually. I barked when I saw that because Janet took this piece from the Yippee Yay paper, took it, and she fussy cut around it, but not super close. She kept some of that, you know, that brown background. And she
Wow.
fussy cut around it and then put it at an angle here. Katie, isn't that just cute?
Yeah, I would not have thought of that. She thinks out of the box and then out of the next box.
I know.
My golly.
And just, I'm looking at the little tennis balls.
Yes.
And it's just, you got a dog
have the
standing
little,
here.
Yep.
So this is card number 4. And when you open it up, it says, rescued is my favorite breed. Happy Gotcha Day.
Those are so good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just want to look at this.
I know. I just keep staring at it.
This one jumped out at me when I saw it.
I see that. And it does have rounded corners, the opposite rounded corners, which also is a Janet trademark.
Yeah, yep. So she rounded here and here.
Yes.
With that We Are Makers corner punch, 3-way corner punch.
That's great, Janet.
Okay, so that's card number 5.
We gotta make sure I put a kit. Get a kit.
We're going through, we're going through the cards really fast, and we showed you this one because I got it out of order. But this is the 4x4, and this was started out with an A2 card base, and she just cut it to 4x4, and then she's got the little circles along the bottom, and I had mentioned that before. And it says adopted. Happy Gotcha Day. This calls for zoomies.
Zoomies. Did Casey ever get the zoomies?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Charlie gets the zoomies, but not for very long.
Now this she used to frame, but she matted it with some of that blue color vibe. Janet,
so good.
I really like how she's kind of grouped things together.
She does a nice job with that.
Okay, and this, you guys are going to be, you might be blown away by this one. This first of all, this artwork is hilarious. This is card number 6, and it's a pocket card, and you can see what comes out of the pockets. There's a little piece that she cut. Now I'm going to show you the cleverness of what Janet did here. You have a little tag here. I knew I'd spotted a great friend when I met you. Oh, sorry, everybody. I pulled it out and you can't see it. Thank you, Katie.
Yeah.
So what she did, this is again, she did another cool thing with this 4x6 piece.
Oh my gosh.
Because you'll see that here's the dog on the left. She cut this piece apart so that, see, there's the end of that dog. So she cut it to fit 4 inches on her card here. And then she took the back half of it and turned it on, put it on this tag. And this time she used the diagonal punch for the tag edges.
What's nice with that is that they're the same size and consistent instead of trying to cut them.
And she used it on this tag also.
What's to say I know I'd spotted a great friend when I met you. Oh.
Loyal, woof. And then these just tuck right in here.
Oh, Janet.
But this isn't plain. She's got a strip of paper there. So really amazing. This is what you're going to need your score tape for, because score tape is the best thing when you're making a pocket. And then you have this little piece of twine in your kit.
And someone had asked if we had other colors of that twine, and we sure do.
Should we show those?
Do you want to show it now, or we can show it later?
Let's do the last card. Well, no, let's just show it. Let's just take a little break and show it.
So here's the brown that Janet used.
Oh, you know, Karen's idea. She said you could modify those for baby adoption.
Oh, you could.
Let me pull the camera up a little bit. So this, I do love twine. This is one of my favorite things. We had a favorite things party, and twine was mine. I rhymed, Katie.
You did.
Again. Anyhow, I love twine. It's like a baker's twine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just happy. I just think it's happy. And that's what Janet used on this card. I don't know that I've used the brown before, but boy, I sure like it with this collection.
Those cards, I just love these cards.
You know what we need to do? We need to have a ribbon kit that has some of each of these twines.
Oh, we do, don't we?
Yeah, maybe a couple yards of each or something. So
that would be a good idea.
We'll have to get that in the works. But there's the twine that we have.
Excellent idea, Kelly.
That's just like what Janet used, but in
I think those
different
will stay
colors.
right there nicely.
And we just showed you card number 6, the pocket card. I'm keeping them in a pile, but look what we've done so far. Wow. They're super cute. And then we're going to go to card number 7. But I picked up card number 8, so let me get card number 7, because oh my gosh, this is just,
look at that dog.
like Katie said, the images are so hilarious.
They're so happy.
So this is a tent card, And I don't, I'll try to
Diana,
make it so
there's not a twine pack. We were just talking that we should get a twine pack.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
So this tent card, Janet started with an A2 base. And again, she's super creative as far as cutting it down so that the actual base is cut quite a bit smaller. But then she's got the pieces that stick out over the top. And this says best friend. And then it's a tent. So when you give it to somebody, they can, there you can kind of see it maybe a little better. You can set it up and display it and just keep enjoying it. But on the back it says, just in case no one told you today, you're a great dog mom. So you can put your sentiment back here and sign it or date it. And there's just got a little dog there with it. So, and look at that guy on the front.
Isn't he just like
oh
so
my gosh,
happy?
It's so cute. And so that extends over the top of the tent along with one of those circles.
Circle looks like the sun, like he's
it does.
basking in the sunlight.
I think she did that on purpose. But that's the Lawn Fawn small stacked circles. But that, I just want to look at that.
And I can't stop staring at him on the screen.
I know.
And I can see him in real life, but they're just so good.
They're really cute.
And how she thinks of these things is just amazing.
Well, Janet is amazing. So that's card number 7. We've got one more card to show you. And this is an easel card. This is card number 8. And I don't know if I show you like, no. I'm just trying to figure out how the best way to show it because this is so darn clever. This card, it's an easel. You can see that there. So she fussy cut around the doghouse. So, oh my gosh, she really took this sheet. I've never been so creative with cutouts, and I still haven't.
She's very creative with cutouts, and this is like, I'm honestly taking it to the next level.
So she fussy cut around this 4x4 piece for the for the doghouse, and that's on the little piece here.
She explains for this card, maybe it was the previous card with the, it says you're doing a great job. You're a great mom dog. Dog
great mom dog
on the back. Was it that one on the back? So she said that card is for someone going through a hard time with their dog or someone just needing some encouragement with their dog.
Oh,
so we could have sent like 40 of those to Chris.
Yeah, we know some people that have had new dogs and they've been a challenge
and have needed
and maybe Peggy.
And Peggy,
Bandit has chewed up. Bandit has chewed up a few things.
Yes,
but
some gifts.
So that is perfect.
Layouts.
Thank you, Janet.
Yes.
Okay, so this one says "woof" and "spoiled rotten." So it folds flat like this, so that you can mail it and put it in an envelope. There's that little guy on a skateboard.
My gosh, she would be able to figure out how to use that one.
And he's right on top of the word "woof." And then she fussy cut this tent, or I'm sorry, made a tent. Fussy cut the doghouse. Because there you can see how it's on the tent. And then the back of it says, I'm a lucky dog to call you my friend. Yappy birthday. And I know our daughter, they celebrate their dog's birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. Did you celebrate Casey's?
We did.
Yeah. We celebrate Charlie's, but she has such a touchy stomach, so we can't give her a special treat or anything.
There's something else that's a little special on this that we probably wouldn't have noticed, and but Janet let me know about it. But behind the O's, she put white cardstock so that the letters, they just show a little more and pop a little bit more.
That's a great idea.
So,
great idea.
So I want to know, what does everybody think? Those are the 8 cards. I'm going to get them out here again. Oh, we got to show the coaster.
Yeah.
We'll show the coaster
and then
next,
the bonus.
And the bonus card.
Yeah.
Okay, so a coaster... we talked about what a coaster is, and it's that, let me show you before and after. It's white, so it probably doesn't show up real well. But we have these squares, and they come in circles, and this is the rectangle. The squares are 4x4, and the circles, I think, are about a 4-inch diameter. And Janet took one, and she took extra pieces that you're going to have, and she covered it. She covered the front and the back, and you don't have to cover the back, but it looks nice and finished. If you don't, you can write a note. You can mail this to somebody, give it to somebody as a gift. Keep it for yourself, if you want. And you can put a little photo here of your dog, and it says "Fetch Queen of Cute." And those letters, it's kind of cool because those are all on the sticker sheet. And then she's got a circle here to kind of pop it up and make it more dimensional.
That is such a great
idea. Isn't it cute? Yes. It's just darling. And then we do have these little easels, and this I think is the 5.25 inch easel, and it fits perfect on here, I guess.
Do you have her extra wording sheet, like the half sheet? She's sharing some ideas.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Notice it says Queen of
Cute.
Cute. There is one that says King of Cute.
Oh, on the extra sheet?
I think
or
so.
On the
or it might be on
sticker
the
sheet?
sticker sheet.
Well, let's just
but
find
her
out, because
half one,
people
yeah.
might want to know about
In
that.
case you have a male dog. That would be perfect for Charlie.
Okay, so Queen of Cute is right here. And there is a King of Cute.
King of Cute.
So you could
perfect.
switch those out. And where did her extra sheet go?
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not helping.
Here
I was
it is.
completely thinking
Okay.
about something. I'm sorry, Kelly. I was
So
looking
here's
at that
the extra.
sheet.
This is the bonus add-on. If you want to add this on, you can. It's $1.99. It's laser printed on Basil white smooth cardstock.
So you could use some of that stuff
Sure.
for the
you definitely could
cut them off, and you could use them for the cards too.
Yes, you could. That Forever Friends would be kind of neat to put
Yeah.
on here too. So that is Janet's Furry Friend Card Sentiments add-on, and they are available for $1.99. And this is the coaster. So this is the bonus. You guys, this is a really good deal. It's $32.99, and it's just such a good deal.
I'm going to get one
because you're going to make 8 cards. You're going to have leftovers. You've got Janet's directions. You've got her all her ideas. It's a darling layout. It's super duper cute. And there's the coaster. And then you will have leftovers if you want to make a bonus project. And Katie brought that over to tell us about it.
She made this card using that layout.
Okay.
Idea.
So this we had when we did a taste of crafting for National Scrapbook Week. Janet designed these recipes for cards, and they're basically card blueprints or sketches.
I'm just going to put it right out there.
Oh, Chris is here.
When they called me out on my dog being naughty.
You better get a microphone. Here,
well,
Chris,
here, yes, come closer.
Switch cameras, Katie.
Come over by. No, they don't need to see me.
Go over by.
All right. Chris got called. Come over here, Chris. She wants to.
We have a commercial break now due to Chris's dog.
That's right. I'm not defending my dog. I'm defending me. I've had 7 dogs.
Yes, you have.
And he is the only one I've ever had to have a personal trainer come to my house.
Personal trainer. She has home visits.
And yeah, I do. And put him on drugs because he's a little crackhead.
Oh, he's on drugs.
Yes. He's just. He's nuts.
So we do know that some people that happens.
Do you have a picture on you of Crew?
Oh, Crew is amazing.
She's going to pull out a picture. Crew is Chris's dog, and I think is he 2?
He's 2.
He's 2,
and he is
in the
full of puppy.
He is just, I blame my husband because he's the only dog that, now see, where's the camera? Look how sweet that face is.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, that's when he's sleeping.
And that's that's when we loved him.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I felt kind of bad because here.
Because we were calling out Crew?
This is more his personality.
Oops, sorry.
He gets it from his father, what you say, Chris?
Yes, exactly.
It's from his father's side.
Actually, that might be Drake, but now that I think about it, different dog.
Chris doesn't know her own dog.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like, darn.
No, it's not Chris. It happens. Anything when our dogs are out of control, it's not about us. We've done everything
Then
possible.
I would say to Doug, your dog did this or your dog did that, and I hope you do the same. But I think it is your dog, Chris.
He's on a daily pill. Yes. So for others of you out there that have to do that,
hope.
Don't feel bad. Yeah, he's much better than he was.
Yes.
But we're not taking him off the drugs.
So it's okay. Chris, thank you for sharing that extra personal moment. We loved it.
Yes, I appreciate that too.
Maybe
we're calling you out,
too
just
bad
Crew.
Peggy's not here to talk about Bandit.
Well, she could probably talk about Bandit.
I think Bandit has the
tomorrow.
perfect name.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I think so.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, Janet designed, back to the program, everybody. She designed, there's 6 different sketches for cards, and you could adjust these to layouts too if you wanted to. And they're available. I don't think they're a download. They're $2.99, and she made a bonus card with leftovers with this sketch right here. So I think we need to just give everybody a moment to kind of, a
To-
moment.
Yes.
We're giving you all a moment.
Well, people are sharing how their dogs aren't the best behaved either. Donna Baker from Bakersfield, her dog was kicked out of class twice and had a personal trainer.
And she still can't walk her.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Donna, that's
My
hilarious.
Bassets are known not to be kind of the smartest. And so when I took him to training school, they said, you will be very happy if you can just get him to know his name.
Oh my,
I was like,
I bet your parents were quite happy about. Was that when you're still at home?
Yeah, I was still home.
Yeah, that's what I
And
thought.
he does what I got him to walk with me and did all sorts of things.
That is crazy.
That's why he has a very short name too. They said you should name Bassets very short names because they forget if
forget their name.
You have the longer one.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I
that's
love Bassets,
crazy.
though. That is a great card, and I'm glad that she showed us how to use one of the.
Yeah, we've talked about doing a demo on making some of these cards.
Yeah, we need to put that to the side and remember that.
So it's kind of like you'll see this whitish piece would be your background piece here that's 3.75 by 5. And then she's got a strip like here, and she changed up the size a little bit. And you can do that and change up a couple other things, but it's shapes kind of layered together. And then she's got her sentiment and a little picture there with the punched hearts. So that would be a bonus card if you wanted to make that. You certainly could.
Janet has 2 Bassets as her next door neighbor.
Oh my gosh, she's got 2 Basset neighbors.
I love that.
Okay, so any questions about the Hot Diggity dog? Well, let me bring the cards in. You probably want to see the cards more than the kit. Any questions about Hot Diggity dog?
Well, they have questions of other things that come with the Hot Diggity dog kit. Or not the kit, excuse me, collection. And we do have the stamp set.
Katie, I did not see the stamp.
Yeah, which has those silly dogs on it.
Oh, this is great. This is $15.99, and it says, hope you have a Hot Diggity dog day. Yappy birthday. I am one lucky dog to have you. Hey, dog. So those could be for dogs, but they could be for people too.
Right. And then they wondered about enamel dots, and collection doesn't. But those from Simple Stories, I think would.
This is a
really
Fur
well.
Baby, and you've got the orange in there, and the blue, and the yellow. So the Fur Baby enamel dots we think would work really well with this. And we did show you that we do have the collection pack. We have the ephemera, we have the single papers, the sticker sheet, and we did show you all of those a little while ago. So we're probably not going to bring those
ribbon pack. At this time, we do not have a ribbon pack.
We don't have a ribbon pack. Nope. Would you mind just going and looking on the ribbon wall and see if there's a primary one? Katie's going to give us a quick peek.
And then Mary from Maine says, no other scrapbook store has these ideas, designers, and staff like Memory Bound.
Oh.
No words about Janet, of course. So, yes, thank you. And that's one thing we really like to, or strive to do, or Kelly does.
I'd like to.
Not only show you product, but also show you how to use your product or create with your product. Because who doesn't like to be inspired?
I love it. And my gosh, if this isn't inspiring, I don't know what is.
Excuse me.
Janet's Hot Diggity dog cards. And we've shown you a lot of the product. Katie, Katie's going to go see if we have a ribbon pack already made up that's got primary colors.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, but I know Katie will find it. And I'm sorry, you guys, I forgot all about the little stamps here, and it even has the doghouse, which is really cute. So we also had we got a little bit of time, so we wanted to show you a little bit of new product. So I'm going to push these over here to the side. And it's kind of fun because the new collection that came in Friday was actually she got one. Okay, so I'm going to slide them back.
So this one, I don't think the pink would work.
Oh, but it's got your green and red and the navy. Here, let me put this on the white table. So this one's a possibility. This is called Pack Your Bags.
And this one also has pink in it, but the other colors would work.
And this one is the Simple Stories Heart. So maybe if you ignore the pink, it's got the orange and the red. And this one's got your red and a green and a yellow and then the navy. So Pack Your Bags or the heart would be a couple ribbon packs. Thank you, Katie.
Yeah. Not only do, like Donna says she loves to be inspired by you all here at Memory Bound, but I think our customers inspire us too and give us ideas.
Gosh, yes.
And that we
Your
like to do that too.
comments are very inspiring.
Right. And some of the things have come around due to comments from our customers.
That's true.
Yeah,
Very true.
absolutely.
I'm reaching. This probably doesn't look very good, but I'm just reaching for some stuff. Okay. First of all, the Glimmer stencil that we use from Tim Holtz, it's called Twinkle, is back in stock. So if you wanted to get the stencil, I'm sorry we ran out of it, but we have more back in stock. So we have the Glimmer stamp, the Glimmer journal, and then we have the stencil that's back. So if you missed out on that, it's here. And then Sizzix, a little while ago, we got in part of the 49 and Market new release from Sizzix, but we didn't have one piece, and that was the Snap and Swap pockets, and those are here now. So we have the pockets, the tags, and let me see what this one's called, the file folders. So all three of those are in stock now here at Memory Bound, and they
They look like a lot of fun.
$42.99 for the pockets, and I think these are $39.99 for the tags and $42.99 for the file folders. And I'm going to get this one up close, Katie, because I think this really shows the technology. It's something new. Like here's a tag and it has 3 different bottoms that you can put on it. And they just have kind of this little groove and they snap into place. And you put a little piece of tape to kind of hold them. So you can make your tag with kind of the roughy bottom, the smooth bottom, or the zigzag bottom. Just with one die set. I think that's the advantage, that you have one die set and you can make so many different things. Like this, for this one, for the pocket, you have straight edge, you got the little circle, the swoop, and the V edges that you can snap on. And you can kind of see it in that picture there, where you have your pocket and then you have your 4 different tops. So those are all in stock now, and we did get restocked on the circle cutting pads. And I haven't tried those yet, Katie. Have you tried those yet?
No, but I'm really kind of curious about those because they're not supposed to warp when you use them.
Right. That's the idea, is that they don't warp.
Yeah, I think, why not try them?
I think they sound like a great idea. Okay,
Our
Seth
friend
After.
Steve was in
Did he
on
get
Friday.
his Seth
He
After?
did. He got his, and he's pretty excited about what's going to be going on with Seth.
You know, that's why I'm out of it. I forgot I left early Friday.
Yeah, that's all right.
I left early. That's why it's like, oh, I didn't know this was here. So these dies are in. This one is called Waffles, and it's $34.99, and it is, I believe it's one die.
Look at that.
But it looks kind of big. It's pretty cool. And they just offset it. So that's Waffles. And then this one's got words on it, and it's called Word Wafers. So it's got Imagine, Journey, and Discover. And
Those
it's got
are
28
fun.
dies. They're very kind of rustic, kind of a Tim Holtzy, but a little different. And this one's called Borderliners, and that has 7 dies. I think those numbers are kind of cool. Just nice little whatnot things to put in your projects.
Yeah, Steve was sharing that he thinks Seth is going to start creating quite a bit.
Oh, for Sizzix?
Yep.
That would be great. We would love that.
We would.
All right.
He's a lot like Tim.
Speaking of Tim,
yes,
we got in the well, it's not Christmas. It's Christmas and Halloween. It's the seasonal palette fabric, and we'll show it in detail. But there are 5 fabrics for Halloween, and there's 5 fabrics for Christmas, and they are exclusive to the palette program, which Memory Bound is a part of.
That plaid is like
that was Diane's
happy.
favorite, was the plaid.
Gosh.
And I think that red little like linen stripe is going to be good.
That has a stamp set like that.
Yes, it does. Yeah. And there's a holly, and there's a collage and remnants, and we'll show you all of these in detail. I don't know what our schedule is tomorrow, but they're all online if you want to go look at them. They're in our news section, and it's Tim Holtz seasonal palette fabrics, and you can buy them by the crafty cut, the half yard or yards, or you can get the fat quarter bundle.
Yards.
And it has, I know, yards. The fat quarter bundle has a fat quarter of each of the new fabrics.
And I will share that Alicia and I believe Becky Thrapp, I know for sure Alicia has been in and bought fabric and could not wait. I said, well, let us know when you're ready to go and share some of her ideas.
We'll take it. And I bet Teresa's been on vacation, but she's going to be pretty excited when she gets back. Okay, so now, like I mentioned, Hot Diggity Dog was a photo play collection, and so is Wingman. And this is the new collection from Photoplay. It's
a variety.
It's a guy
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
It is like My Man, Happy Father's Day, My Main Man, You Are the Best Father, Best Buds. I like the colors, Katie.
I do too. They're very manly.
They're
These are good
manly,
for
yes, but I
masculine
like them
cards.
too.
Yeah.
Like Irish Spring. But look, like this, I love this. You know, I love blue and green, and oh my gosh, this is called Best Buds. And it's got little flecks, like little dark brownish flecks in it. I'm not sure you can see them up close.
Oh yeah, you can.
They all do. This one does too.
If you guys have a card, that would be good for like card night or game night.
It'd be really good, yeah.
And the brown has like a slight pattern on it that you could, oh no, it's green, isn't it?
Yeah, it's green.
It looks brown on my camera, but I think it's green.
And then there's the this is called Call It Spade. You can't scare me. I have two best friends. Big brother, like a normal brother, just way more awesome. Okay, here's the definition of wingman, Katie, so we know what it is. A trusted friend or close associate who provides support and encouragement in social situations, often helping to initiate or facilitate interactions. Oh my gosh, that is great. So here's the cut aparts, and that's a pretty cool background too on the back, that B side. Oh my gosh.
These are just so good just to get the papers for masculine cards.
You're right. We need to do a masculine card kit. I wish they would have done one for us.
Yeah, that would be
nice.
This
would be a good one. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this. Diane was checking it in when I left Friday.
That's so good.
But look at the tools. And then it's like tire treads on the other side. That is really neat. And the background is distress. Oh gosh, they got a good artist for this.
Easy Tiger. Oh my gosh.
Everyone needs a wingman. Man of the house, don't quit. Dad jokes are how I roll.
Oh my gosh,
Best
that's
brother
so
ever. Best old dad's repair shop. It is Jason.
Oh my gosh, he loves his dad jokes.
You are a true friend. Happy birthday. Oh gosh. Okay. So those were all the papers, and you can get the collection pack that has all the papers and the sticker sheet we showed you. I'm guessing it's $15.99. And then there is the ephemera pack. So you can get that. And let me show you the back of it here. It's $4.99. Pretty cool. And then there's a stamp set. I didn't realize they had a stamp set. My main man. Happy Father's Day. There's a little crown. Dad Tough.
The crown. People look for crowns and we couldn't find them.
I know.
That would be the perfect stamp set to have.
This is kind of cool, Katie. It's got like an air. It looks like one of those bombers from World War whatever. And it says, "You are my hero."
And Best Buds could be used for you and your dog.
They could.
Yeah.
They could.
My main man, if you have a male dog, maybe.
Yes. And Lisa said it has fantastic papers.
It
and
does.
I totally agree. Katie and I are kind of seeing them for the first time. Yeah. I don't know if you saw them on Friday, but we're seeing them for the first time today. And oh my gosh, they are super amazing.
I could see Teresa have a ball with those.
So that's Wingman. That's new. We launched the Hot Diggity Dog card kit today, and I think you guys enjoyed that. Katie, do you know what's on our schedule for tomorrow?
I do. It's going to be Peggy's going to be here with her first set of layouts with Best of Show.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so she will be here. And they're great. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, I want you to. So Janet, I want a big shout out to Janet for designing another amazing card kit. We mentioned earlier, but we're working with Janet so that she will be able to launch these from her virtually, which we're all virtual right now, right? But she'll be able to launch them from her home in Texas for her next card kit. So you'll be able to really hear a lot from Janet about her thought process and how she designed them and her ideas. And we're super excited for that. We're doing some testing for that to see how we can get it to work. And then remember, it's the dog days of summer here at Memory Bound. You're going to see lots of dog stuff. It's going to be positively fun. And right, Katie? It's going to be positively fun.
This will be a hot diggity time.
It's going to be hot diggity. I just like saying that. That is so cool.
Whoever came up, that was genius.
I know. Yes. Well, thank you, Photoplay, for that.
Yes.
And then another reminder about the pets collection, frames and tags. normally $4.99, and they are $1.99. That is our Dog Days of Summer special.
I love that.
So like we mentioned, you could get them both and it still costs less than just buying just one of them at regular price.
And if you don't think you're going to use them now, get them and add them to your hoard.
Get them because they're a deal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So
They're
Katie,
great.
any
Yep.
other questions that we
No,
have, or are
I'm
we
gonna
good to
flip
go?
back to you.
Oh, okay.
There you
Let
are.
me get over here.
All right.
All right. So, well, first of all, thank you, Janet, for the amazing card kit. Katie, thanks for all your help
And
today.
thank you, Kelly.
And knowing what's going on. And I feel like we just have piles everywhere. It's just
We
like
do.
we got
That's
stuff.
yeah.
We just got stuff around. But that's how it is in the
That's how
morning.
you know how it's been a good day.
If you have any questions, give us a call. I hope you can stop in and see us. We're going to be back tomorrow for more Dog Days of Summer, and we're going to welcome Peggy tomorrow. I think I said it. I started to say it, but I interrupt myself quite often. If I didn't, thank you again to Janet Petersma for the amazing kickoff for Dog Days of Summer.
Very well done.
And we'll see you tomorrow,
Yeah,
everybody.
thank you, everyone.
Have a great day.